Run. If they go man-to-man, she's going to be tough to guard.
All right, she was jumping against Knapp, and Knapp controlled the tip. Here come the Lady Redskins coming our direction. They're going to go immediately inside and stolen away. Nice play by Givens. You said matchup, and that's it. She's just quick enough inside that she can dive down in there and get the basketball. Hines is going to drive, going to put it up a baseline runner, and gets the net. Taking it to the hole. That's something maybe the Lady Redskins didn't expect from the small guards of Broken Arrow.
Yeah, we're going to have to continue to do that. Quickness getting around that size.
Using that full court pressure. Get past it easily. Going to dip up and going from the short corner. And that's going to go down for Knapp. Duffy's going to push. Hines on the far side. Lady Redskins are 1-0 on the season. They've had an opening game 52-42 victory over the Jinx Trojans. Lady Tigers are 2-2. Three-pointer for Givens. Back iron, no good. Rebound goes down to Burgess. Here come the Redskins. Now they're running. Inside, gets it, doesn't go. Kept that layup short, and there's a foul. Whistle and the foul is going to be on Mayor Redmond. So Knapp had the layup. She just kind of short-armed it.
Yeah, we were a little fortunate there. Surprisingly, they beat us back. You would think our smaller stature and quickness would get back, but we didn't.
Givens did hustle back, and maybe that caused Knapp to, just to be off a little bit. Heitch is going to take a three. Doesn't get it. Redskins rebound. Coming out is Nelson. She's going to put it on the floor and push. Duffy and Chase. Heitch doesn't stop her high enough. Can't get it. Givens with the rebound and doing that thing, trying to get a tie-up. But it doesn't happen. Duffy's going to come down now. He's got a one on about 5. She's going to pull it back out and slow things down. Heitch cuts across, and you can see she's moving slowly with that knee. Duffy goes back to Jada and puts it on the floor once, going to shoot from the top of the key. Did she call bank?
I didn't hear it, but it still counts for 3.
I'm counting it. 5-2, Lady Tigers lead it here early. Pull up from 15 goes for Moyer. Duffy wanted to throw to Harding and then thought better of it, and wisely so. On the wing, looking to penetrate is Hines. Harding for 3. Doesn't get it back iron. She chases down her own rebound. Knew that was a miss. That was going to be strong. Duffy looking to penetrate, but pulls it back out. Got Harding at the top, who's going for a reset. Cutting across the baseline is Hines, and then coming back to the top. Givens with the basketball now. Hines on the far wing, not going to take one from that deep. Back around the top of the key. Duffy. No going there. Can't penetrate. Now she's going to cross over, going to spin, going to kick back to Givens, who's going to put it on the floor. Going to go up strong with the left, and she's fouled.
Good, strong penetration right there. Got into the big girl.
Yeah, taking it right to the body, right? Not worrying about falling away or whatever. And Givens takes it up strong, trying to take advantage of her height.
Yeah, it's a little odd to see 6'2" girl out defending on the three-point line, but she was. And you mentioned it earlier, Givens is quick, and she got around her and was able to get to the bucket.
Checking in Idalis Ortiz for the Lady Redskins. She was a Lady Tiger a couple of years ago. Known as Flacco when she played here. Givens can't make either one of them, but Duffy's able to track down the rebound after a bounce. Harding's going to take a deep 3. Doesn't go. Going to bounce off, and here come the Redskins running. They've got the break coming in as, and that's going to be good. That's number 10, Kaylin Nelson, that gets free, and the Lady Redskins have their first lead, 6-5. A little bit of pressure. Harding with the basketball, going back to Duffy, who's going to take it up. Now she goes to Harding. Harding across half court. Can't get big back.
That's right. They've pushed a couple of times on us. Very surprising.
See, with those large shots, that's when they've definitely got to get Tigers got to get a player back, and no one was doing that. They were all kind of standing around watching on the outside.
I'd be interested to see what happens. A lot of times teams that press, they're so worried about up-front pressure that they do give up the deep ball.
Nice find by Heitch. Givens gets it off the glass. Lady Tigers retake the lead. That's Gibbons' third and fourth points of the game. They come to press and the Redskins are going to throw it away. Lady Tiger basketball, 3:54 to go here in the first. You're watching Aero Vision. This is Steve Callan, and I am joined by Mickey Replow, and we've got a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Lady Tigers lead it. Nick, other than getting beat back a couple of times, I think things are falling into hands like Coach Dooney would like for his Lady Tigers.
Yeah, we're getting up and down the floor with them. Made them take a couple of tough shots here and there. We've blocked out. We've been unselfish on the offensive end. That last pass by Heitch, really, really nice find there for the easy two.
Lady Tigers are on top 7-6 and still have not found the three-point lane. Duffy shouldn't have gone in there. He's got it blocked from a couple of sides. There's a push and an easy basket. Harding got trapped inside. Now gives up to Gibbons. Gibbons again with the left asset blocked. That was blocked by Ortiz. Long three. Can't get it. Tigers are cold tonight from deep. Those are going to have to fall for us, Mick.
Yeah. With their size, we're probably not going to take it inside a lot, so we've got to make the outside shots count.
Moyer likes the elbow. She's hit 1 or 2 from there. That one did miss. Harding puts it on the floor, going to penetrate. She's trapped inside. She travels. She had Kayla Nilsson on top of her, 5'10" versus 5'6". Duffy's going to sit. Michaela Adams is in for the Lady Tigers.
And the game for Union.
And Kyla Pitts checks in. She's a freshman for the Redskins. Here comes Boyer now, going to go deep, and a good catch down there on the baseline. Can't go. Banks is going to go off the glass and score.
Weak side, we forgot about the backside there, and they got an easy two.
Mike Cowan also in. There's a three from Hines. She has been shooting better. Coach, and that one ties it score.
That was a good find. Love it when a shooter is poised and ready, and the teammates find him. That's good basketball right there.
That's something that should be happening a lot with the Lady Tigers when the guards penetrate, because the guards will get caught in there. They got to be ready for a kick out.
Yep.
And Hines was.
Yep. Your good shooters are going to be ready, and that Kirsten really was right there.
Boyer in and out. Battle for the rebound. Going to go off. I'm going to say it's off a height. Battling there with Banks. That one's lost a little help there. Hines didn't see Boyer coming around in the corner to kind of stop the penetration. Unfortunately, the basket didn't go, but unfortunately, it's Redskin basketball.
Never take your eyes off the ball.
Oh, an easy one dunked down. Somebody got lost inside, and Takayla Pitts made him pay. Nice little pass to find her open inside. Oh, Heitch wasn't ready. Wide open for a three, too, if she would have known the ball was coming. She's going to check out.
Yeah, Harding made a defensive mistake and an offensive mistake, back-to-back plays.
Hines had her down there. She just kind of took her eye off the ball.
Yep.
Lady Tigers are going to stop. That's going to go inside. Cowan gets over, kind of bouncing away from Ortiz. And coming in and swiping is Adams. She looks to throw down. That's blocked by Boyer. And Ortiz picks up the loose ball. Boyer's going to penetrate. She's going to come in and going to get fouled on the floor.
Miranda Gibbons with her first personal foul.
That's only Lady Tigers' first team foul. The Redskins have 2. So far, keeping your opponent off the free throw line, especially when it comes to 1-on-1.
Also checking in.
A lot of subs coming in and out. Duffy's back on the floor. We've got Cowan and Gibbons in together. Adams and Hines. Can't go there for Kemp, and Cowens comes along with the rebound after being slapped around a couple of times. Gibbons takes it, puts it on the floor, goes up strong, and she's fouled. Going to shoot 2 at the line. She's missed her first couple.
I think that's 2 on Knapp.
Elijah Knapp with her second
Yes, it is.
foul. Third team foul.
So So maybe it can work the other way for the Lady Tigers, and they can get their opponent into foul trouble.
Absolutely. Don't see too many 6'2" girls on the bench waiting to come in, so that may benefit us.
Gibbons hits the first one. Speaking to that free throw difference in the game against Edmond North, 18 of 33. That's the first round of the BA Classic. Lady Tigers only 7 of 13, so that kind of shows you that's a pattern that had started to develop.
Yeah, you're not going to win a lot of games when your opponents shoot twice, almost 3 times as many free throws as you do.
Gibbons gets them both, so it's a tie ball game. And here's some pressure now. It seems to be haunting the Redskins a little bit, but now they get across. Malum is being hounded. Malum's only a freshman. Gibbons lets the cross and almost gets a steal again. Duffy reaches in, and I think she's going to be called for a foul. And going to the line, is it going to be Knapp or is it going to be Pitts? Duffy, I'm sorry, it's going to be Nelson. They're all so long, if you don't catch a number, they're interchangeable. Nelson gets the rim about 4 times and then it falls through.
Steve, some people in the business call that a shooter's touch. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that or not.
I know nothing about a shooter's anything. I can't pass the ball very effectively most of the time. Gibbons at the top, she puts it on 4. She's going to penetrate again from the top.
Ooh.
Almost got it to go, and she wanted it to fall, but it didn't, so she's going to go to the line again. She's getting some practice there. This is her 5th and 6th free throws coming up. She has 2 for 4. Made her last 2, so let's see if she's comfortable there. Let's see if the pattern goes that way with the consecutive free throws. Just a titch under 45 seconds left, and that one's strong. Hines back in for Cowan.
Well, it's nice to see our version of a big girl be able to make a move and go to the bucket.
Yeah.
Nearly finish, but get some free throws out of it.
Got 1 of 2. So 50% on the evening. Let's see if this press is effective. See, they're doing a good job. You're doing a good job just kind of throwing over the top. No one back. And going to get pushed from behind. Harding pushes Ortiz.
We didn't need to foul right there, Steve.
Felt like she was a little off balance and wasn't ready to make that layup anyway.
Well, she was right under the bucket and not in a shooter's position. And we just bailed her out because we were out of position on that press.
No shooter's touch there, Mick.
No.
So the Lady Tigers get it, kind of hang on for these final 37.5 seconds and hit a last second shot and go into the second quarter with a 2, maybe a ballon out. There it goes. I'll tell you what, though, Gibbons didn't get pushed around. It just bounced off harder than she anticipated. She was in position for the rebound. Duffy's going to push it and come back out, going to penetrate. Hines is going to take the 3, and she got it. Hines knocks it down at 23 seconds. Don't get beat back deep again. There we go. We got another one running back. Gibbons falls down, is pushed. Who's going to foul? Going to be on. Going to be a block.
I think on Harding.
Harding picked up 2 quick ones. All within about less than 30 seconds almost.
She was in pretty good defensive position there, but both players were moving. Offense is always going to get the call on that.
Mike Cowan back in for her. Oh, you're playing around with the basketball. Lady Tigers get the steal. Hines didn't see the clock, couldn't get the shot off. That was in her range. Lady Tigers lead at 16-14. We'll take a break right here at the quarter. This is Lady Tiger basketball on AeroVision. Kristen Hines, it's kind of taking care of the Lady Tigers. She has 8 of the 16 points, 5 of them going to Gibbons, so 13 of 18 to those two.
Yeah, I tell you, Kirsten has done a great job of spotting up. Our girls are penetrating a lot, which you want to do against bigger opponents. Not going to say that they're slower. I can't tell just yet, but we're penetrating, and she's doing a great job of finding her sweet spot, and our girls are getting it to her, and she's nailed 2 in a row.
Cowan with the ball inside, puts it on the floor. She's good in there. Can't get it. Just couldn't get it over the top of the rim. Duffy tries to get a steal. Lady Tigers did have the ball to start the next quarter. Boyer forced to pull out. Penetrated. Duffy goes again to try to swipe. Turn a nice little spin. Can't go too wide. Didn't block out. And Duffy's going to get called for a foul on Nelson. You got a second chance opportunity because Kirsten Hines did not block her out. Got to find her, right, Nick?
That was the shooter. And the easiest person on the floor to block out is the person that's in the air on the jump shot. We had three Lady Tigers down there, two Redskins, and we didn't block out.
Gibbons checks in. She's going to go on the low block on this free throw. Nelson got the first one. 16-15, your Tigers lead it. We're less than 30 seconds into the second quarter. It's been a good one. And again, Ortiz can't get it. She was trapped under the basket. Coming away with that rebound after it hit the court once is Hines. Harding now looking to penetrate. She's going to go with the left and going to get pushed from behind. And that's going to be the 15th foul, both on the Redskins. Both teams are just 2 fouls away from the bonus.
15 foul.
You know, late in the first quarter, there weren't many fouls at all, and then a slew of them kind of compounded things greatly for both teams.
Yeah, we had a timeout or two there, and I think the coaches may have gotten the girls' ears. And
I thought that one, somebody did it. Was there not a block on that? Am I missing something there?
Well, it was an unorthodox shot attempt.
Maybe just forced, maybe it did, maybe it wasn't blocked, but she got in the land of the Giants and couldn't get out. Penetrating again. Some girls on the floor. Oh, and there's going to be someone's going to get caught for the Tigers. It's going to be Heitch, maybe. Lady Redskins are going to shoot 2. Yeah, it's going to be Jada Heitch. Miranda Gibbons, her second.
Foul.
That spells trouble here early. Coach Dooney having some words. That one goes down for Ortiz. So the first 3 points coming from the free throw line in this quarter for the ladies. First 2 points has tied it up from the line for Ortiz. Adams steps across early, didn't matter. There's the 3rd point of the quarter. All from the line, all from the Lady Redskins. Heit's going to penetrate, pulls up, gives it over to Hines. Moving the ball back and forth. Heitch puts it on the floor again. She's going to drive, and that shot's going to be blocked. And here come the Redskins. Boyer is going to lose it out of bounds. Going to go over and good double team pressure there by Adams, and Heitch forced that one.
Yeah, she headed to the wrong spot, which is the corner. Coaches don't like seeing the ball in the corner on offense.
Unless it's the corner of the top of the key against the zone.
That's right.
That's a good place to put it. Adams picks up her dribble. Over to Hines. Hines with the three-pointer. She found it.
Oh, she's feeling it. I like it.
Let's get her open as much as possible. 19-17, your Lady Tigers lead it on another three-pointer by Jada Hines, and that's her 11th point of the ball game. Little switch up top. Gibbons gets back on the girl that she belongs on. Kind of lost her a little bit. Warriors going to penetrate, can't get it. Cowan picks up the loose ball. Gives it to Hines. She's going to run. She's going to see if she can beat this press. Got Adams in the corner. She puts it on the floor. Comes back inside to Cowan. Cowan's going to penetrate. Puts it up. Oh, man, got body. Good hustle by Adams. Goes back to Cowan. It's blocked. And here come the Redskins. Heitch wanted the screen going around it. Can't get it. Cowan battles in there. Ball's going to go to Lady Tigers. Knocked out by Ortiz. Heitch thought she was going to draw the charge, but the Union girls just went around her.
Yeah, we've had a couple of times where our girls have been there and been in position. There's been some contact I don't think either coach is upset that no whistle was blown.
Yeah, I didn't really see any contact there on that charge. Looked like just a good play by Burgess. The big girl was able to kind of make a dribble and get around Heitch. Heitch is now going to make a dribble and put it inside the lane. Oh, can't get it off the glass. Snatching it down is Pitts. Pitts getting pressured by Duffy in the backcourt. He gets up to Malum. And they'll lose the basketball inside is Ortiz, and she's going to foul after losing the ball. So the former Tiger, in her second year as a Redskin, picks up her first. 16 foul. Both teams are now in the bonus on the next foul.
Tell you, my word for these young ladies, the Lady Tigers, is pesky. Boy,
they just bother you, don't they?
They do. Man, wouldn't want to be out on the
inside
floor.
Duffy cuts back door. Sorry about that. Nice. She gets it off the glass. 2 bounces on the rim, and the shooter's bounce goes through for her. Can you get a shooter's bounce off the rim, off the backboard? I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just asking. The biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Inside, Ortiz gets that one. You know, you give them up a few to turn them over a few more times. That's what's happening tonight. Heitz puts it on the floor again. She wants to penetrate. Goes back left side crossover. It's going to be blocked. Oh, getting down the court quickly. Wow, Banks got there fast, and Duffy was not expecting that.
That was a good push by Union right there.
Hines on the floor as Jura is in. Hines gets it blocked by that same player, Banks, who's going to push again. Jura trying to stop her. Goes across court. Easy lay-in and a little run for the Lady Redskins. So 6 straight points for the Lady Redskins. Put them on top 23-21. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Lady Tigers.
So sometimes girls can find themselves out of position, and I think we have a couple of times and have not gotten back and given up the easy transition layup.
Harding puts it on the floor. She's going to kick out. Heitz is going to take a 3, and it's blocked. Redskins get that one, and they've got another one deep. As Heitz is having to get off the floor after having the shot blocked. Pitts puts it on the floor, goes across the way, and here comes penetration. There's going to be a foul on the floor on Dewar. Nelson's going to shoot one in the bonus.
And with her first personal.
Heitz was in position to draw the charge. Unfortunately, had the foul on the drive before that.
Yeah, that was the first true charge of the night. We just, like you said, we bumped her before she got there.
Not going to go. Going over the back. Nice block out by Jada Heitz. And that foul is going to be on Jayla Burgess. That's her first.
17 foul. Both teams now in the bonus.
So let's see if Heitz can tie this up with a couple of free throws.
Checking in for Union. Jada Heitz at the free throw line with 1-1.
Heitz gets that one. Looks solid, look comfortable from there. Now to tie it. She got it. As the cheerleaders flip and show you, hey, 2 went down for the Lady Tigers. Pressure's been effective. Givens has it trapped in the corner, and they're going to say it went off Givens' foot. I think that's the right call.
Yep. We had the youngster pinned over there on the sideline.
That would be what you call a lucky break for the kids in the red.
Yes.
Malum with the basketball. That name may sound familiar, not only in Union lore from her sister. Oh, and there's a pull-up that goes down for Nelson. Excuse me, for Burgess. Crossover going all the way in. That pulls back. Hines can't get it off. Good defense by the Lady Redskins. That was Takayla Pitts that got out there and wouldn't allow Hines to get the shot off. Heitz is going to penetrate. A little crossover. They're going to call traveling. So a lost possession on that play. Heitz is going to come and sit down. I think the knee is bothering a little bit. She doesn't seem to have as quick to go, and boy, there's no one back for the Lady Redskins. Givens trying to recover. Mishandled there by Banks, but with no one back, it was too easy.
Yeah, we definitely have a problem there on the backside. That's three or four times easy that we've gotten beat back just by the back of our press not being in the right spots.
That was a 2-point attempt. Was no good. Adams going to pull up from 8 feet, doesn't go. Pressure again. Almost a steal by Duffy. It goes out of bounds.
That fast break shot that we just took there, prime example of a team that has a bunch of three-point shooters on the floor. We had a 3-on-2 break. Girl in the middle did what she was supposed to do, which was take it down. Got about an 8-footer, but the two girls on the wings, because they're three-point shooters, they stopped out there 20 feet from the basket. So when the shot went up, we had no rebounders.
And their wing three-point shooters, not baseline three-point shooters too. This makes another difference.
Yep.
Allen puts on the floor. She's got Pitts
Gotta
open.
be careful
inside.
here.
She's going to turn. Whew. Givens made a whack at it, and good thing she caught nothing but air. On the floor, penetrating. Yes! Adams gets that one in.
Nice drive in left hand.
Put it on the floor. Now going to go back up to the top of the key to Jones, who puts the dribble down with the left. Goes inside, and she said, hey, we're just saying I was held, but no call as she fell back. And Lady Tigers with a chance to tie it up with 1:08 to play in the half. Checking in now is Kaylin Nelson, and she's one of them that's been getting back in a hurry and beating the Lady Tigers for easy layups.
Glad to see Coach Dooney and his staff get Givens out with a minute to go with those 2 fouls.
She's actually over talking to Grace Warren, one of our trainers, a little bit about maybe her ribs. If you remember in the tournament and in our first game, she got slammed down a couple of times, and she was worse for the wear. Harding at the top, goes back over to Hines on the far side, and now Heitch in the corner. She puts on the floor. Kind of crossover, loses the handle on it. Jump ball is going to go the Lady Redskins' way. And that's just an unforced error, Mick. You can't afford to do that.
Yeah, we've Jada's had
A couple times she got
several of those first half. You almost need to count a couple of those block shots as turnovers too, because we don't have a chance to score off those. They never get to the rim, so we've got to make those possessions count, especially under a minute to go in the half in a close ball game.
Jada Heitz is going to rule. She's lucky she didn't pick up a foul there. Defense switching a little bit. Now they're going to look for the last shot, they being the Redskins. Let's see if they try to go into Takayla Pitts, who has a decided height advantage over Cowan. Cowan's going to send outside. Nice job by Adams on the backside and not going too far out and not letting the Redskins get a easy dunk down. Where he's going to penetrate, and that's got to be a charge, and it is. No bucket. Nice. Lady Tiger basketball. Coach Dooney was happy to see that one, Mick.
Yeah, anytime you get a charge, that's big. Oh, God.
That was thrown almost right to her, and we're going to take a 30-second. The Tigers are starting the same way as they did the game. Duffy, Hines, Harding, Heitch, and Givens. Givens with the basketball on the wing. That goes baseline down to Duffy. Duffy being guarded by Moyer. Hines, they've kind of pressured out on Hines, and she's not getting as free of looks as she did early in the game. Heitch on penetration, gonna go up with the left hand, can't get it over the rim. Givens fights in there, and Duffy tries to get the ball away. They're gonna call a jump, so it's gonna belong to the Redskins. Let that play a little bit longer, and it's Tiger basketball.
We missed an opportunity there. Givens faked a pass, and Knapp jumped. Knapp didn't play much in that first half due to foul trouble. First thing out of the box, we get her up off the floor, and that's exactly what you want, and we just didn't take advantage of it.
We're trapped a little bit. Duffy comes around and gets a steal. Over
Nice
on the wing.
kick.
Oh, and hits the referee, it looked like. Oh, can't get it. Oh, going over the back of Duffy is Moyer. That ball, I thought, almost hit the referee when Duffy made the pass across.
We got a bad break right there. Duffy got the steal and penetrated. Hines was on the wing, open, but the official nearly got hit with the ball. Had to throw her timing off on that shot.
Harding thought about a look there, but he's got Nelson on her, and that's a big height advantage. Duffy's going to take a deep one. Oh, I thought it was down just a little short. So Tigers miss out on a couple of threes in the early going here of the second half.
Pressure.
Wanted the back door and couldn't get it. Oh, and there's a steal by Heitch. Ball was grabbed. Let's see, it's going to go Lady Tigers' way. So quick hands by Jada Heitch, got the ball, and then it was slapped away from her.
Well, we got
by Nelson, but Lady Tigers get it back.
We got the ball handler to pick up the ball on the wing, and she had no one to pass to, but we weren't getting much ball pressure there. We'll have to see us do a better job of that.
Ooh, that could have been close to an illegal screen there by Heitch. Givens up top, wanted to go down to Hines, but there's thought better of it. Heitch going to penetrate again, give it to Givens. Oh, Givens couldn't mishandle it a little bit. Couldn't make a clean catch, but it would have been an easy two, and the Redskins come away with it on the miss. Lady Tigers 0 for 3 right now. Throw in over the top of Duffy. That's an easy one right there for Knapp. Let's see what the whistle is.
She won't miss many of those this season.
No.
We got away with one there.
And Moyer's going to come to the sideline, pick up a foul, and that was her third. She's their effective ball handler. They go back to the freshman Malum, who, like her sister, is a good basketball player, but she's also a freshman. I'm going to say they're sisters. They could be cousins, but I think they're sisters. Jay and Jeff.
I saw Jeff in the stands earlier, so I haven't seen Jay yet, so I'm going to guess it's Jeff's girl. She looks like and plays a lot like her older sister, who was always a thorn in our side a couple years back.
On the soccer field as well.
Yes.
Even more so, probably. Givens wants to penetrate now, gets up to Duffy, and the Lady Tigers are having a hard time finding a range from three.
Nice.
Duffy's going to penetrate over the left, and she gets it, ties the score at 27. Nice move by Kayla Duffy with a little duck under and the left. Burgess is going to put it on the floor. She's going to pull up, go over to Heitch, can't get it, and Duffy scraps in there and gets the board. Now deep pass to Givens, puts it on the floor, goes up under the backboard and can't score. Got a little too deep. Nelson's going to push. Malum down there with Heitch on her. One to go inside, and they're going to get Heitch with a little reach, a little ticky-tack. Heitch putting a lot of pressure on down on the baseline side and called for the foul at the 4:35 mark. That is only her first. She's going to get a break, though, as Adams came in.
There was no need for that foul. Not sure why, but that was a hand to the face there. Saw Malum wiping her face.
And that's an easy one there on the inbounds for Nia Banks. Adams, Duffy, back to Adams, inside to Harding. And Harding's not going to penetrate there. Duffy's going to take a deep one. He can't get it. Nice rebound by Adams. No. Harding comes out, going to kick back to Adams, going to go over to Duffy. Duffy's going to try again. This one's a little closer. Back irons it. Cowan gets the offensive rebound and then stripped away by Banks, and she's going to be fouled by Adams for the Lady Tigers. the Tigers had their chances, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yep, a couple good looks there.
And more often than not, I'm saying Duffy's going to hit that second one inside there. That's a little closer of a three. They're just going to let it go all the way down. Going to dish off, and Ortiz, was it or no? It was Pitts that wasn't looking, or Knapp wasn't looking for the pass.
She was starting the block out process and thought that her guard was shooting.
I was anticipating Nelson taking that little.
Well, she elevated. She jumped like she was going to shoot.
Cowan's thinking three from the baseline. No, airballs it. Duffy hustles over to get it, but Redmond has it for the Redskins. And now Nelson bringing it down the court quickly. Dishes off from the baseline, doesn't go. Nelson jumps up, gets the rebound, and is fouled on the backside by Hines. That'll be her first, and going to the line is going to be Nelson. Nelson will shoot two.
Well, that was an example of not blocking out, giving up a second chance point.
The not good shooters bounce. Not going to call Nelson not a good shooter, but that was the bounce it took.
It danced on the rim a while.
It stayed up there for a bit. If there would have been a shot clock, that one could have got a violation. Even though it hit the rim, that one's clean. Lady Redskins lead it by 3. Let's see if Kirsten Hines can get open and tie this score. Harding directing traffic, tells Adams to cut through. Now wants Heitz to move and get out of the way. They're going to sweep him around back to the other side. Harding's going to get a screen and get pushed out of the way by Ortiz. Adams with Redmond. There's a whistle and a foul as they try to go inside to Heitz. It's either going to be on Nelson or Banks.
Harding hasn't looked for her shot much tonight, which is quite different from a few nights back.
You wonder, are they pushing her out just a little bit farther than she's comfortable with?
And she may be defended by one of their better, more aggressive defenders. That'll definitely make a difference.
Yeah. Adams needs to see if she can win this one-on-one battle right here. Hines says, I feel it, can't get it. Banks with the rebound, gives it up. Heitz slaps it away. But going behind her back is Nelson with the basketball. She's going to be stopped at half-court line, but gives a cross, and now Hines is going to pick up a foul, and that's 2 quick ones on her.
Kirsten Hines with her second personal foul.
I think
Tigers, I'm sorry.
I think Coach will live with that foul. That was good aggressive defense.
Lady Tigers need to be careful of getting into the bonus for the Redskins. Banks doesn't get it, bounces around. Ortiz, and they're going to say she was undercut by Heitz, and probably was as Ortiz went up. Heitz just kept moving her backwards.
15 foul.
Heitz is second, 15, so only 2 away. And see a string of quick fouls. Lady Tigers Harding comes away with that steal. Makes a spin move, gets in, fakes, goes up with the left. Is she going to get it? No. Fouled from behind, though, I believe, by Pitts. Yes, it was. To Kayla Pitts. So Harding now has a chance to cut the lead to 1 with 2:20 to play here in the third. Harding takes a breath. Got to that shooting position, but was just too hard.
Back into the game.
Lady Tigers need these free throws, at least the second one. Got it. It's cut to 2 now, 30-28. As, Tella gets 1 of 2 from the line. Givens thought she had a steal. No, Banks is going to pull up from 15. Can't get it. Ortiz on the glass and scores. 4-point game for the Redskins.
They had a 3-on-2, 4-on-2. I'm not going to call it a break, maybe a secondary break, and we didn't have a backside rebounder anywhere.
Ortiz with the hold. Flock is second. Duffy in. Tella out. I think that's what Coach Dooney may be talking about is, hey, we need you on that backside rebound. Nice, puts it on the floor. Keeps it there, keeps the dribble alive. Hines gets it from Adams. She wants to penetrate. Going up with the left. Too strong off the board. Trapping in there of the 6'2" Burgess by a couple of 5'4" players. Doesn't work. Just a foul.
Well, we spoke about that early. We can't get in foul trouble. And not that any of our girls have an excessive number, but as a team, we're already at 6. We're going to be shooting the rest of the third and entire fourth quarters.
Well, for what it's worth, the Lady Redskins are at 5. So, oh, a nice steal by Duffy reaches in. She better look out behind her. Can't get it. Ball's going to go out against the Redskins on the rebound attempt. Had to rush that one. And didn't really make a strong move to the basket. And that one's tapped away. Trying to throw over the top, and now she picks up a silly foul, being Adams. Adams tried to throw over the 6'2" Knapp. Adams is 5'5", listed. Take that for what it's worth. What did I say, Givens with the foul?
Yeah, she was running alongside it. They could have easily given it to either one.
Hate to see Givens pick up her third.
Yeah.
And that one doesn't go. Heitch with the rebound, almost slapped away from her. Givens basketball, short corner. Pulls it back to the three-point line. Now goes to Duffy. Redskins doing a much better job here in the second half of guarding that three.
Yeah, they were not doing an awful job defensively first half. They just gave up a couple of open looks, and we made them pay on that. But they are a pretty solid defensive team.
Pitts is just kind of almost just short of face guarding Hines wherever she goes. This is what Givens is going to have to do a lot of. It's going to have to get down for it, and it does.
Yep.
She's going to have to penetrate. She's the only one that can penetrate in there and actually get up and score over the top of some of these big girls.
Yep, they match up pretty evenly against everyone else.
Redskins run their break nicely and get a little follow-up, kind of a secondary break as almost everyone was back. For Knapp, scoring there. Nice spin, can't get it. Too hard off the glass by Heitch. She traveled.
We forced that shot.
Forced that shot, but also forced the travel with the play on by Hines. Heitch is strong enough to be effective in there, but the height is really giving her a fit. Little fake. Hines can't get it.
Don't foul.
Short. Givens almost ran through one again. Height slaps it away. Here comes Duffy. Somebody better shoot the ball, but nope, it's going to go out of bounds with less than a second left. I don't think the Lady Tigers were aware of the clock. So I'm sure if Duffy was, she would have pulled up and shot it. This has got to be a grab and shoot. Harding going for it. It's just a little offline. We're going to take a break here, Lady Tigers.
Looking to attack the basket. We talked just a minute ago about Union's solid defense. Well, the clock's running and you're behind. At some point, you got to beat that solid defense.
There's Givens. They're going to call it a carry or a little high dribble, unfortunately. Givens is scheduled to sign on Thursday with Butler Community College up in Kansas.
I think she can play at the next level.
Yes, she's
definitely got some things to work on, which I think every player in America does.
Inside, I think she got a piece of that one. So block for Givens. Duffy's going to push.
We got one hurt under here, Heitch.
Heitch with the knee.
Officials timeout on the court.
Just popped out, not sure what it is. We're going to take a break as we have an officials timeout. This is Lady Tiger basketball on Aerovision. Lady Tigers with a basketball. Heitch was helped off to the training room. And that could be one of those things that could be a nemesis for her all season long.
Oh yeah, it's hard to tell whether it was the impact of coming down or if she may have banged knees with a teammate. Hard to tell.
Redskins are doing a great job on the perimeter of keeping the Lady Tigers from getting off any threes. Givens puts it on the floor, little scoop, and gets it to roll over. We need more of that from Miranda Givens.
Wow, that was nice. Little old school there.
Little scoop.
Julius Irving, George Gervin.
Built more like the Iceman than
Yes.
like the Doctor. 3, and that one's a tough one to take for the Lady Tigers.
I think that
She's going with the 2.
may have been their first.
The first 3 of the night. You could be right. That one belonged to Mayor Redmond, by the way. Givens again. Why not? Let's just keep doing it. Clear out of the way for her. Let her go. Just run it till they can stop it. And she put it down with the left hand and come across. Nope, they're going to bring her back through. Cowan puts it on the floor. Givens was wanted inside. Nothing going there. Now Cowan inside. She likes it there on the block. She's going to pull it back out and go to Harding. They just can't find a cutter either because Redskins are so long.
Their on-the-ball defense is better than our one-on-one offense.
Let's see, Coach Dooney takes a timeout. Welcome back, and we're going to see the old school hoop right here, the scoop, I should say, the old school scoop from Givens. Tell us about it, Mick.
I'll tell you what, the up and under, moving her feet a little quicker than the defense right there. I like it. Never took her eyes off the basket if you saw that there.
Exactly right, and that makes a world of difference.
It does.
You got the Iceman cometh right there in the form of Miranda Givens. We say run it again, it's a great play. Oh, mercy sakes. Adams loses it out of bounds. Duffy coming in, Cowan checking out.
I think Coach Dooney was a little upset. I think we had spoke about something there in the huddle and we went out and failed to do it there.
I promise you, and you're going to agree with me, he did not call, okay, let's make a bounce pass over here and kick it off her shins.
No, that was not part of it. But I think we failed to do what he was asking just a hair before that. Nice defense,
Givens
girls.
steps in.
Grab it.
Oh, Moyer comes away with it and scores. Tough break for the Lady Tigers.
We were in position, did a great job, just couldn't come down with the ball. There, nice.
Givens going to take it in.
Nice, come on, official.
It's going to go out of bounds. Be Lady Tiger basketball. One little body up there. If you're a Redskin fan, you say nice play by Elisa Knapp. Didn't leave her feet, went up with her hands, but I think it could have got a body.
Yeah. Union has been stuck on 5 fouls for several minutes.
Givens again. No block there, nothing.
We got Union fans with their hands in the air too. I think we're both wondering what that official's looking at down there.
Well, you can't tell me the outside guys don't call it from time to time outside there. Givens, that's got to be a block. Yes, it is. Excuse me. I mean, Hines is going to go shoot a pair.
This could be big.
Fourth foul.
Fourth personal foul, 16th foul.
Their best ball handler picking up 4 with 5 to go.
Not quite the same team without her in there. Malin does a good job, but she's still just a freshman. So Moyer's going to come out. The senior Moyer going out, the freshman Malin coming in. And they also bring Banks in, who handles the ball pretty well.
Yeah, Banks did a good job first time that Moyer was out. Led the break a few times on us. Hines
cuts it to 5, getting second free throw knocked down. Trap now at half court. Oh, that's a carry.
It is.
That one goes in for the Lady Redskins. Nap easily. Duffy going to penetrate. Now kick out. Adams going to cut through the lane.
Oh, nice move, Hines. Got to find her.
Almost like I would just like clear and say, take it to the hoop, Miranda. Wants to go baseline. Comes back to the left. Try to make a pass. Fortunately, it's going to go off the Lady Redskins. She's got to pull up and shoot that one. Don't know if that's in her repertoire or not, but a little pull-up jumper right there would have been nice.
Yeah.
She got the ball out deep. Now she's going to put it on the floor. Oh, double dribbled. She wanted to pass. Got caught a little not knowing what she wanted to do.
Yeah, it's easy to see that we're early in the season. Some mistakes we're making now, I know will get corrected before too long.
Coach Dooney there was giving her a little chat about what she needed to do as Doohan checked in for her. Oh, jump ball. Nicely done by Doohan. Comes in and makes her presence known on the defensive side.
Nice to see a player stay on her feet and not jump to block that shot. Just put her hand up. Girl shot it right into it.
Offensive rebound, no one boxed out. Hines gets on the floor. What are we going to get? Going to get Broken Arrow basketball. Must be a tie-up. Nope, got a foul on Nelson. That's only her first. Broken Arrow now in the bonus. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can take advantage. Got to hit those free throws. Got to do better than 50%.
Yep. Now you're not going to win many games hitting half your free throws.
Nelson out. Burgess back in. And Moyer's going to come back in. Hines needs to hit both these. She gets the first one, so she's on her way to both. Next Tuesday, we'll be right back here as the Sapulpa Chieftains are in town. Girls again at 6:30. The boys will be at 8. Good job there for Kirsten Hines getting both of those, allowing the Tigers to set up the press. Let's see if the pressure can work. Malum's going to flip it over to Burgess. You get Burgess playing at the top on that press. Helps a lot. Hey, slapped away from Moyer. Duffy with the basketball. Hines from the corner. Yes! So 5 straight from Hines cuts it to a 2-point game. More pressure. Lady Tigers. You're hearing that all season long. Moyer's going to break it easily, but she's going to pull it back. Getting inside there, it's going to be a tie-up. No, they're going to say the Redskins call a timeout. Jada Heitch has not come back to the court, excuse me. Nelson dribbling around. She's going to go all the way, not going to go. Givens kind of showed up and changed that shot a little bit. Oh, almost losing it. Adams, that one. Here's Duffy, puts it on the floor, didn't take it. Well thought, don't need to force that deep of a 3 right now. We need to do what we can just to get Givens the basketball and let her penetrate. Duffy's going to put it on the floor. Going to come back up tight to Harding. Hines over here to Adams. Adams puts it on the floor. She's going to penetrate. Going to go up. It's going to get blocked off the head of Banks, who blocked the shot. Now here comes Moyer with it.
Pressure.
Duffy trying to track her down from behind, and boy, Moyer didn't have to pull that one out. Had a 3-on-2 if she would have seen it.
Watch the cross screen down low. Good defense.
Givens not going to try to let her. Oh, throws
There
one
you
up.
go.
Givens got to grab that basketball. Duffy's got it. Let's see. Do they get a timeout from the bench? Yes, at hitting that one.
Now, if you remember last time out, we drew something up didn't run it, and Coach Dooney's voice got really loud.
Yeah, that was the bounce pass off the shin. That was not what he drew up, or what we're anticipating that he didn't draw up. Oh, there goes the backdoor cut, but couldn't get it to Givens. It's going to be hard to make that pass inside because of those bigger girls on you.
Yep.
Hardy's going to put it on the floor. Almost loses it. She does, and it's going to be a tie up, and it's going to go which way? It's going to be broken arrow basketball.
Lost art is the ball fake, Steve. And running the type of offense we're running, we really need to get better at that. Get that defense flowing one way, ball fake, and go the other.
Well, it's also a developed skill to keep from traveling.
Yes. Oh,
missed the runner. Runner was short. Had the three-point shooter out there? Is that what you're...
Well, we penetrated baseline. We had a girl at the top free throw line.
Cowan, good job of getting back because...
Block out.
Oh, we go. Get on the floor. Let's just throw it there, and Cowan was there to catch it. Hardy's going to penetrate, and Moyer's going to be there. Kicking it back out. Cowan going over to Duffy. Harding's going to take the three from the baseline. Bounces off the rim. Givens, that could have been over the back, but no call.
1 minute.
You heard it. 1 minute left. Lady Tigers down by a couple. They reach in and going to be a foul. Maybe that one by design. 1 and 1 is going to be Moyer, and I'm not sure, but that may not have been the one I want to put on the line.
I reckon we're going to get to see several girls shoot some free throws.
Like I was saying, Moyer is the person you want to be shooting those free throws in this situation.
They may need to adjust my headphones. That's not what I heard.
Well, you're not listening very well. Harding, pump fake.
There's that
kick
fake
out to Duffy. Duffy's going for three. Come on, ball. Back iron. Almost a steal. There's Duffy fighting in for it off the leg of the Redskins. No. Cheering for it to go that way, but not quite.
Maybe get a trap. Maybe even get a 10-second count here. But play.
Whistle. Don't know. Their coach didn't like what he saw. Is that right? Or no? Off the ball foul.
That does the phrase hack a shack?
We're about ready to see.
Mean anything to you? That was stolen from the NBA right there, folks. Foul the big person off the ball.
Well, and there you thought it was a hack-a-shack, and it didn't work to our advantage. Lady Tigers trail it by 3. I was telling you earlier, Moyer is the kid you've got to foul. Can't get it. Good step in by Hines, because that was coming right back to the shooter. Looking to penetrate, loses the handle on it, went off her leg. Ran into Adams. Yeah, that's some young stuff there right there. Adams getting in the way, Hines coming down and just...
There were 2 or 3 defenders there, and we tried to squeeze it in.
Going to say a grab and a foul, and Moyer's going to go shoot one. Is it the double bonus? Yes, it is. What's your thought on it? I know it's been around a while, but 10 fouls, is that a good number?
Yeah,
for double bonus.
I like that. I mean, I've never been a fan of a dirty game, and not intentional dirty, but dirty as in a lot of fouls. Love to see basketball get cleaner again. So yeah, I like the 10 foul rule. That's back-to-back 1 for 2s.
Yeah. Coming all the way across. That was dangerous. You could see that one there. And Nelson had none of it. Tigers are lucky that it didn't go the other way.
We don't have to have a 3 here. We've just got to have a bucket.
Well, we can't play catch too long. Oh, Gavin's hurt ya. Oh, my goodness. 10 seconds left. Went out of bounds. Givens slapped it away. Down to 9. Now it's a 4-point game. That for a 3-point shooting team, that calls for longer 3 points. And we're going to get a hold right there. Coming to the basketball was Nelson. She was fouled by Adams.
Not necessarily the worst thing.
No time goes off the clock. So Moyer, well, maybe I had the wrong person. Yes, I did. Hines is the one called for the foul on Moyer. 2 shots for Moyer. That one goes down. She's had too many opportunities to get loose at the line. I like the thought of Banks being fouled by Adams a little bit better. She hadn't been to the line nearly as much. And Moyer gets both of those, and if it wasn't sealed already, it is now.
Gotta have a 3 now at this point. And we drive
inside, going to get blocked. That's going to be the ball game. Lady Tigers lose it 45-39. A gallant effort, which you're going to get every time out with these girls.